Be strong.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our online class. This is Teacher Chris, and today we're going to learn about science. Okay, so I want you to prepare your book, your science book. So open your book on page 111. Okay, so before we are going to answer with our activity for this afternoon, we are going to read this one first. So using the objects around us properly and safely. So to use different objects properly and safely, we have to consider the properties of the materials that they are made of. So for example, creating new materials from materials that have current properties. Some materials can be mixed together to achieve the appropriate properties to use as needed. For example, plaster mixed with paper pulp used to make piggy bank, or cement mixed with sand, rock, and water used to make concrete. So you can, meaning to say, if you are going to make a new materials, okay, we can have, or we can do a new materials or another thing by using different kinds of properties. So this is the example. So plaster cast created from plaster coated on cotton. So this is the example here. And then the concrete created from cement, sand, rock, and water. So this is how you are going to make an hollow blocks. Okay. So next we are going to, this is only a review. I want you to open your book on page 114 and we will answer the activity there. So what you are going to do is to put a tick in front of the correct answers. So number 1, what materials could be the red water pass through? Can be more than one answer. So you can put a check, just follow. So it is a paper and then a fabric. Okay, follow me. Number 2, what materials could be torn? So can be more than one answer also. So wood, you cannot turn it. Plastic, you cannot also, you need to cut it. Then fabric also is you cannot because they are hard. So the correct answer is paper. Number 3, what is the correct summary of this activity? So you have there, each material has different properties. Number 4, what properties should the material have? It is used to make a water container. So you have there number 1, water can pass through it well, can be torn easily. Number 2, water can pass through in the right amount, hard to tear. And then 3, water cannot pass through, cannot be torn. So your answer here is number 3. So then let's go to number 5. Okay, you just only follow what I am, okay, putting or where, which word or which sentences I put a tick. Okay, so again, number 6, you have here, if a student accidentally splashes water at home, what should the student do to make the home safe? Okay, the answer here, use a cloth to dry the floor. Why? It's because cloth can absorb water. Okay, so the cloth can absorb water and it makes the floor dry. Okay, so now let us continue. Okay, here. Okay, page 116. Okay, so you have there the picture, the blanket, the rain jacket, and you have there also the rubber band. Now, what you are going to do is to write the materials or the properties of the materials. So you have there, you have the paper, wood, rubber, plastic, fabric, metal, and then bamboo. Then you have there also the properties of the materials. Okay, so you have water cannot pass through, flexible, strong, light, and soft. So here we have here in number one, we have the blanket. So the material of the blanket is fabric. Yes, this one. You're going to write this. Property of the material is soft. Okay. And then here in our number two, the jacket, what is the material for the rain jacket? It is plastic and it is a waterproof or the water cannot pass through. Then we have the last one, the rubber band. The material is rubber and it is flexible. Okay. It is flexible. Okay. So finished. Okay, let's continue. So in our next activity, okay. So here, so get your book, open your book on 117. Class, you need to follow, okay, you need to follow the pages, okay? You need to follow the pages and follow the answers. So here, you have there in 1.4, okay, swing material or swing set materials that is metal and wood. So there are two materials. Then you have the property of material which is strong. Okay, follow the answer. Then you have the 1.5, you have kite. Okay, you have there the kite. The material of the kite is paper, bamboo. Okay, paper, bamboo, and stick. And then you have property of the material, you have the light. Okay, then you can also answer with this activity. Look at the pictures, then put a tick by the correct answers. Here you have the plastic bag, paper bag, and the cloth bag. What is the difference between the three of this material or of this object? Okay, so you can copy the answer here. So cloth bag, because the cloth bag is light and durable. Also, it can be washed and reused to help reduce global warming. Okay, so then let's continue. Okay, turn your book on page 120. So what we are going to do is to draw a line. Okay, draw a lines to match the changes in materials with the correct method. So here in number one, okay, look at the pictures very carefully. So the answer here is squeezing, twisting, and smushing. Just follow the answer. Number two, you have bending and then cutting. Here you have being cooled. This is an ice. This is a water. Okay, the process is being cooled. Then 1.4, you have being heated. This one, the wood, and it turned into coal. Then you have there smashing. Okay. So how to make changes to materials. Okay, so now let's go to the last activity. Okay, this is your unit test. So 122. So what kind of object is a student bags? So you have here, so you have the useful thing, toy, or decoration. So your answer here is letter A. Just follow only, okay? You are going to shade or you are going to darken the letters. Number two, what material is not usually used to make toys? So the answer here is letter B, that is glass. Number three, which one of the following objects has these properties? So you have soft, can absorb water, has many colors and light. So here the answer is teddy bear. Okay. Number four, which object is flexible and soft? The answer is balloon. And number five, what is this box made of? So the answer is paper. Okay, and you have there number six. In which choice is the two items have different properties? So you have the scarf, socks, you have the toothbrush, plastic bag, and letter C, you have the pillowcases and the pens. So the answer is letter B. Number 7, which material is commonly used to make water containers? So the answer is letter C, plastic. Number 8, if the handle of a scoop breaks off, which is the best material to use to replace it? So the answer is metal. Number 9, in which statement is a material not used properly? So the answer there is block rain with a paper umbrella. And then the last number, which of the following statements is correct? So the correct answer is letter C. When choosing materials for toys and useful objects, we need to consider price, safety, and suitability. Okay, so if you need or if you didn't finish the activities, you can watch the video again so that you can complete all the answers. Okay, so that would be all for today, and thank you everyone for listening. So see you again next time.